What's up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist here with
Gershwan.
Today we're back at it answering your questions in another episode of For the Greater.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, simply comment down below. Put question in front of your question because we get to those questions first. And that is what Zap Jack did. He asks, where would you put the Emperor in his prime on a list of the most powerful beings in the Warhammer 40K galaxy, I guess?
That's a good question because the Emperor at his prime, in my opinion, I think he could take out pretty much anyone or anything.
Yeah. So what's your top 5 most powerful beings in the galaxy?
Including the Emperor?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to have to put Emperor at number 1. And then, I guess, the 4 Chaos Gods.
Oh yeah, one after the other?
Yeah, but if you want to lump them in as one thing, because they're always like, one's always on top and then the other one is, so it's a cycle. Yeah. So Emperor, Chaos Gods, I gotta go with freaking the Catan, and then the Elder Gods, and then Drago.
Yeah, I would do. I would do the Chaos Gods, the Catan. No.
Because the Catan are weak against warps. So.
Yeah, but it's like the Emperor at his prime, so I'm guessing the Catan at their prime, because right now they're just shards.
They're shards, yeah.
I got hiccups. So I would say the Chaos Gods, the Emperor, the Catan, and then Gork and Mork. Yeah.
Well, there are tons of orcs too, so.
Yeah. Next question.
Let's see.
I have one from Gustavo Assis. How many Astartes has each legion before the Horus Heresy? You guys are badass.
What was the question?
How many Astartes had each legion before the
tons, man. I think it varied from legion to legion, but they had a lot. Like, because the you got to think about the Codex Astartes really severely cut their numbers so that nobody can start a rebellion with their chapter or with their legion. So I think it was like 10,000 Space Marines were in a legion, and then it got cut to 1,000. That's why there's so many successor chapters and whatnot. So.
Yep. Next question.
This one's by DJ Dragon Hulk. Whenever GW decides to announce Vulcan's return, what do you think will happen to the Salamanders and the Imperium in general? Assuming he comes out after Lehman Russ and or Lionel Johnson. So you're saying when Vulcan comes out, there's already going to be 2 or 3 Primarchs, Loyalist Primarchs, out. So I think that'll just I think it'll just keep on going with the flow. So when Lehman Russ comes out, he's just going to take his Space Wolves and do his thing. When the Lion comes out, he's going to take his Dark Angels and go purge the traitor Dark Angels. So when Vulcan comes out, I think it'd be pretty cool if he leads his remaining Salamanders against Trazian, because Trazian has a bunch of Salamanders in his vault. So that'd be a pretty cool battle between the Salamanders or the Imperium against the Necrons.
Yeah, when you think of Vulcan though, his like backstory, like he never had beef with anybody really.
Not really. Well, I mean, I guess if you want to talk about the Night Haunter dude.
I mean, it would be cool if they brought Vulcan back, and then at the same time they brought the Night Haunter, and they turned out that he was never killed by the assassin. That would be cool.
Yeah. This one's by Kenta Nakai. What would happen if a group of orcs, all in purple, snuck into the Imperial Palace and stole the Emperor? So let's just say these orcs, like what would they do with the stolen Emperor? Like, I feel like they have no use for taking the Emperor.
Yeah, and I don't think or orcs being purple would still get through the psychic defenses that Terra probably has.
Yeah.
Next question. Oh.
The color purple can only go so far.
Yeah. Next question.
So this one's by Shawn Hill. This is his third attempt. So there you go. Dust yourself off and keep trying if we don't get to your question, guys. So if the Imperium used NASA's theory about warp bubbles, do you think that the Big E would wake himself up and recuperate? Now, NASA's warp bubble theory is that space moves around the bubble when focusing on a point on that bubble. Thus, the point can't be focused infinitely, and as a result, space would move around the bubble infinitely, meaning you move infinitely fast. I don't see how that would bring the Emperor back.
Right. That's too much thinking for right now.
I mean, that sounds kind of similar to what the Tau did with their Star Trek Nexus, because they create a bubble around their ships, and that bubble basically tore through reality and made them move really, really fast. But I don't see how that could help the Emperor.
Next question comes from the Fool06. He asks, what would happen if the following characters below... sorry. What would happen if the following characters below turned out to be one of the Lost Primarchs? And what would their legions be like? So the first one is Deadpool.
So if Deadpool was a Primarch, what would his legion be like?
They would like take on the warfare of just like not caring, and then just not like Korn in the sense of like charging and just trying to hurt you, but in the sense of just I don't know, like the Angry Marines. I feel like goofiness and like they just want to destroy stuff. Batman. Oh,
his legion would be kind of like the
sneaky guys, like the Alpha Legion, basically.
I was thinking more kind of like Corvus Corax, because they're all about like ravens and just change the raven to a bat.
And then he said, "There's 3 more. The next one is Donald Trump. They'll all be Russians. Chuck Norris.
That's it. We wouldn't need any other Space Marines.
And then Gandhi.
They're very pacifists.
Even though I heard that Gandhi was communist, so he would be a Tau." Next question.
Uriel 30. What up, fam? It's Uriel 30. He asks, who is the hottest female in the 40K lore?
I think Saint Celestine is a pretty good contender.
Yeah, but that Shadow Sun though, blue skin, camouflage armor, fusion blasters. Come on.
You comment down below. Let us know who you think is the hottest. Next question comes from. Let's see. Do you have one?
This was an interesting one by DSan805. So what if the Emperor dies and comes back, but he's just a regular guy, not a psyker, just a normal human? Would the Imperium? How would the Imperium react to that? Would Guilliman just stay in charge, or would he still hand over control to this regular dude Emperor?
Yeah, he wouldn't hand over control to somebody who has no powers whatsoever.
Yeah, he doesn't have powers, but he still has like the knowledge and everything of like the Emperor. Like he's still the Emperor. He's just a regular guy.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of his powers come from his psychic, like the whole idea that all those guys sacrifice themselves.
The shamans.
Yeah. So I think that's what makes him so special. Without that, he's just like a really good general. And I don't know. I don't see the Guilliman being like, yeah, you're a regular human being. I'm gonna give you power.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last question comes from Daniel Jordan. Would there ever be Primaris Grey Knights? Probably not.
I don't think so.
Just because of the way the gene seed is set up.
Yeah, the whole thing with the gene seed and like, I feel like that would kind of. I mean, if you give everybody Primaris, it kind of makes Primaris not so special. Yeah. But I mean, they're already kind of giving everybody Primaris.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were the questions for today.
Thank you so much for sending those questions our way. Hopefully these hiccups go away. Thanks for everything, guys.
Yeah, as always, I'm the Sound Alchemist.
Gershwan.
And we're out of here.